Hello, the House of Tarot YouTube followers. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing a quick reading regarding what's the tea. We're using our what's the tea deck. I'm gonna go ahead and take this top card and the bottom card. We're gonna reveal this first set of cards and then get started with the card choosing process. For the first card, we have wasting time, stuck, no changes, unlimited. We have talking shit with some lips on there. We have hustling, making it rain, focused on money, getting it. Okay, since this is possibly a life reading, a money reading, we're gonna pick some cards regarding which month of the year. Got two cards. We have January and November. Okay, I see this maybe as a where you've been in January and where you're going for November. If you like to stick with me during the card choosing process, we're about to get started. If you like to skip right to the reading, please see the timestamp down below. I'm going to be using this little Christmassy type deck, a little Christmas in July vibes. See where this reading takes us. For our final card, we're going to take from this accurate deck. There we go. Going to take some of our tea leaves. Ooh, it's too many. So we'll take the bottom and the top. And for our last card, we're going to leave with a message. Going to take that one. And lastly, we are going to finish off with some letters. So if you're just joining us, welcome back to the reading. We have wasting time, talking shit, and hustling. I see this as a very clear message right away, just to start off with a topic. Perhaps wasting time gossiping. I see time is being wasted gossiping. Energy is being wasted gossiping. Some of that energy could be utilized or reserved for our hustling. A part of you does get sucked into this wasting time and talking about others or gossiping when you know yourself. You could be busy hustling, busy making things happen for yourself, busy working out, busy within yourself, focusing on yourself. For our tea leaves, we have an older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. We have boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning a windfall. Or some of you winning some kind of inheritance through somebody older, an uncle, a brother, a father, a grandfather. We have tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. The fan, romance, celebration and party. And skull, hidden secrets can harm you. I see a lot of you might feel like you have time for this wasting time aspect, but you're slowly, I see, wasting that time. Even like little bits into your future or into the hustle are bits getting you ahead. And you might not see it initially. That's why it's so easy to waste time or grab your phone or gossip with that friend. It's kind of fun for some of us. It becomes fun, but there's also a lot of like hidden things going on, hidden agendas when we're doing the hustling and the talking and the wasting the time. For our tarot deck, we have Ace of Wands, the Three of Wands. We have a lot of wand energy, so this is a lot of fire. We have the Four of Pentacles. For first row, I see with the Ace of Wands, there's definitely the new idea of vibrations. There's also a lot of ideas coming in and a lot of ideas available to us when we kind of give up on this wasting time and time spent talking or time spent texting, time spent wasting with others and individuals. And I think you know who they are. I don't have a hint or a clue, but you know who they are, and it kind of keeps you from acquiring. I'm seeing with the Ace of Wands, I feel like some of these dealings, money or property inheritance, are going to come with our new, or are going to embellish our new ideas. Our new ideas can take some financial strain in the beginning and actually relieve some financial strain in the outcome. We have Three of Wands. I'm seeing choices, a third a third choice is sliding in. When you think you have everything in a row, a third entity kind of wants to slide in to the ideas. You kind of have a lot of ideas right now. I'm seeing a lot of sparks, a lot of ideas coming in with these sparks like light bulbs, and they can surely manifest through this acquiring through an older person, through a mentor, somebody within your family. I'm seeing they probably even have the money to fund this idea, to fund the startup at least. With the Four of Pentacles in your near future, I see a spiral going on. I see like you kind of have to go at it alone. You kind of have to find some stability, and you're going off alone into this venture. You kind of let go of the time wasted, the time spent with these people, the time spent gossiping, the time spent kind of even moving your lips. I see a lot of silence, kind of the way she has her lips closed. I see time of silence, time of solitude, time to really allow these ideas to spark, the ideas we had in our Three of Wands. They're definitely able to come into fruition and spark once we get on this little bubble within ourselves, or this little kind of carousel. You just can focus on that. For our second row, I have the Queen of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Judgment. For the you energy, I'm saying that you had to kind of give yourself some time alone. Give yourself some grace, kind of quiet the room and come up with these new ideas. These new ideas are going to fall just like these little sparks, but they're going to start kind of, I see the word like disintegrating. They're going to start coming into a manner that you can understand them. At first, they're kind of bigger ideas, but then they start to really kind of branch off into all these small bits where it becomes more attainable. This bright idea with the crown on her head, the bright idea is going to start coming into little compounded little bits where you can definitely put them into a list, put them into some kind of goals list, some kind of achievement list. It kind of starts to make more sense for you. I see around Christmas time with the word January, or the winter. Possibly you've had these ideas for a while, or they're coming. They've been frozen in time, maybe. I see them really manifesting. I see them really coming into fruition, possibly by November with the second card in our months. I see the trees are already up, and a lot of us do have our trees up by November here where we're reading. I see the ideas are kind of starting to manifest. You're kind of able to wear them prouder onto your shoulder. I see you afraid of a lot of judgment, for sure. I see you afraid of these talking people kind of having a judgment to say, kind of sounding the horn into the city. I see this kind of like being social media, all these little houses kind of becoming social media, and somebody getting to kind of out us or sound the horn. But it actually only makes you stronger, my dear listener. It makes all this worthy. It makes all these ideas kind of picturesque and come into fruition, and by then you kind of have a little something to show for it with the cloak, to kind of just protect your energy from these people, from these feelings that they're going to sound off on you, or they're going to sabotage, or they're going to reveal your next venture. I see this as a business venture or an idea, or even like it could even be going back to school to study for some of you, just some kind of futuresque idea, venture, something that is not easily supported by your circle, by these people that like to waste time, waste your time, waste their own time, that aren't really doing anything when you have your mindset kind of over here in the hustling. I see a celebration would be happening for you. So instead of the fear of them sounding the horn, I see also a celebration for some of you. Like you can kind of alchemize this situation into being a party, into being some kind of celebration for yourself. And you kind of get to just show up in your glory and show off. Not show off, but kind of show what you've been hustling for, show what you've been working, focused on, getting it. We're going to do our outcome card. We have the Dawn of Cups, curiosity and discovery. I see this being an idea that you weren't really used to or thinking will ever come into your life. It's kind of a curiosity that you had at first, and then the discovery that you really did have the potential for this, or the knack for this, or something that really drove you into continuing this. Starting anything is kind of something you do in solitude, and it just keeps going. Even if you don't see the manifestations at first, you kind of just keep it going. So for our last card, we have release, lighten your load. I would say this is in regards to these people that are wasting your time, or just sitting around talking, sitting around doing a whole bunch of nothing, sitting around texting you a whole bunch of nothing. Kind of release them from your energy and make sure you just focus on all this enlightening energy that we had. Like judgment, I want to alchemize it into actually a party for you. So we're going to go ahead and take some of our letters. Oh, I got a bunch. If you see any letters for yourself, initials, go ahead and put them down in the comments. We're going to do no, a van, the word Dan, do we have a K for pink? Possibly loan. Someone with this wealthy man or dealings, maybe a loan is coming. Possibly a win. For the investment, possibly. Once taking the money to make something happen, there's definitely going to be a win involved. Pin, putting a pin on something. I see the word Aruba for some reason. I don't know if that resonates for anybody. Somebody too wants to be involved. Somebody too, you're going to inspire somebody possibly. I see the word like me too. You inspire somebody. So keep going, my dear listener. Lean, possibly lean on your support system. A UV. Maybe ban all the bad energy. Ban all the people that kind of sound the horn in a negative way for you. Okay, with that, my dear listener, that's all I have for you. If this reading resonated, please leave a comment or a like. Take what resonated, leave the rest. If you see any letters or initials that resonate for what we're talking about today, go ahead and leave them down in the comments down below. I am offering free readings at thehouseoftarot.etsy.com. Free pendulum readings. You ask 5 questions. I simply respond yes, no, and I do get good feedback regarding those. And with that, I leave you. Bye-bye.